Tornado is not in there yet. There was briefly a tornado occurring with this line of storms near Mossy Head. Right in here. Looks like it's gonna try again. Oh, new tornado warning near Black, Alabama. Up to Hartford, to Slocum, to Marvin. Gonna have to update that. Hell broke loose there, it appears. I need to get rid of this. Where are you? Come on. Alright, there we go. Struck by storm for that. That is not how you spell Alabama. Oh, there we go. NFL. Just a bunch of spaces between it. Which one? There we go. Alright, multiple tornado warnings ongoing. Going up near Black, Alabama looks to be the next one likely to produce. On top of the one near Defunkin Springs. There's also a severe thunderstorm warning for, I think, 70-mile-per-hour winds. 60. But there's a couple little kinks in the line up here, down in here. That one's pretty obvious. It can easily spin up a tornado at any moment. This one's probably going to do it here fairly soon. Near Slocum, Malvin, and Rehoboth will likely be in line for the next tornado. There we go. That all set up. Ponce de Leon, close to where the potential tornado is. And this is over mostly rural areas, but has a high probability of producing here soon. As that looks to be a great structure for a tornado. Could even have one down right now. Right in there. So, do they have they do not have it in yet. So there was a confirmed tornado earlier. Is it in sales? It's in sales 3. Both in sales, so should be getting consistent updates. That's definitely not the tornado, but as the radar tries to figure out what's happening. It's starting to lose a little bit of structure, but still has a high potential for tornadoes. Anything Anything offshore? No. Just these line segments that are causing the issue. Out there and there. Also a pretty nasty little line of thunderstorms. Let's check the tops really quick. Tops are non-existent. Again. Ooh. Like that's starting to get some supercellular structure there. Is it on both? It's just on that one. That's gonna be fun. Alright. There is a slight risk for mostly tornadoes actually today. I think it's 5% tornado and then yeah, nothing else. Anything else? A bunch of updraft swaths through the area. Potentially solely due to the tornado potential. This area is starting to become less. There's still this area there. This area is starting to become more interesting. Black, you are in the clear, and Hartford, you're in the clear. It is moving east at what's 50? Yeah, 50. This is like 45. It is. Can't find it. 35. Could still have one right in here, but it's in mostly rural areas, so it's gonna be hard to get a good view on that one. They did reduce that warning there. This one near the middle of nowhere is looks like it may have occluded a little bit, but still need to keep an eye on it. It's could produce a tornado at any moment. Pretty sure that's dry air. Yes, that is. It'd be right here. Let's check base. There's a little bit of rotation right in there, and that just so happens to be right where you'd expect a tornado to be. So there still might be a tornado with that one. That doesn't help. There's so much dry air causing issues. Let's see. It's not perfect, but it works. They're probably going to extend this warning out to Caryville, Bonify, Chipley, and Graceville, Florida. Let's see. Yeah. It's definitely causing issues. Is this thing not working again? They did extend the warning to include Caryville, Bonify, and Chipley. Problem is there's a data error in the way. There seems to be very little tornado threat outside of that area, which is weird, as you'd expect more from the coastline in this scenario, but it's barely far inland. Oh, confirmed tornado right here, near Kinsley. Yep, right there. New tornado warning confirmed near Kingsley, heading to Columbia, near Webb, near Headland. Alabama, it's moving east at 50, I think it is. It's 35. Okay. So we have multiple warnings. That means we have to be I mean, just look at that. Like, how do you do that? Just randomly. Yeah, and that's producing a tornado. Near Webb. Thankfully, it's in the middle of the rural parts of the area. But as you can see, there's a bunch of these little areas that could potentially do what this thing just did. And what this one down here did earlier, near Ponce de Leon and Westville, Caryville, Bonifay, and Shipley. Let's see. So we do have a confirmed tornado near Kinsley. Taylor, Randenbeth. You're almost through. It's the main tornado areas should be to the south, but you can get quick spin ups like this. That would be out here. Yeah. Let's check ZDR. A little bit of an arc, but not too much there. Dalton, you are technically in the warning, but there should be, the threat is already through for the city. Yeah, it's all the way through the city. Just check tops on that. There are no tops to that storm. It might be right here. Yes, it is. There's might even be a little bit of a debris signature right there. Interesting. It's a little further back. So that's not a debris signature. But it is definitely doing damage right now. Oh wait, I think that overlaps. Yeah, it's overlapping a little bit there. And it may have lifted. We'll have to see, but that's not much has changed on the pathing it was on. So that's a potential sign that it's lifted. But Until it's confirmed that it's lifted, it should be treated as a tornado. North of Webb. There may be a new one developing near Webb as well. Yeah, it looks like it's forming on something similar. Yeah, that's exactly what's looking to be happening. Alright, Locum, you're all in the clear. Alvin, you're all in the clear. Surprised that one hasn't produced a tornado yet. Good news is the one near Webb doesn't look as good. I hope so. But it's a little bit in the dry air, so can't exactly tell. Pretty sure that's the old circulation. Yes. Is that new? Early indications are there might be a new tornado down near Webb. From is that looks like some that might be a new tornado near Webb. Yep. A radar confirmed tornado. Locations located near Webb. There, a new tornado has been confirmed near Webb. Oh, it's still on the ground to the north as well. Oh, we have multiple tornadoes down. One just east of Webb and one northeast of Webb. Heading for Columbia and a bunch of rural areas. Let's see. Anything in here that's Phelps tornado? No. Looks like we have multiple tornadoes right now happening. I don't think this is a tornado. Maybe. There might be twins. It's just so hard to tell. But this is definitely a tornado right near northeast of Webb. Let's see. Does it appear in the face velocity? No, it does not. The biggest problem with the potential tornado out here is it's away from the precip. So it could just be a dry air contamination. But it's formed in a similar way to the one to the north, which we know is indeed a tornado. We could use spectrum width to check. That is not providing any information. They did update the tornado to the south near Madrid and Cottonwood, Alabama. Let's see, did they update the one near Ponce de Leon? No. Let's check velocities. Velocities are still muddied. Right now. Oh, and it's gone. Again. What did it's pretty sure it hit this house. It hit I think it hit these houses right here. Or was it up here? Oh, it was definitely over here. Yeah, it hit these houses. And that's what caused that brief spike in the CC. Good news is the CC has dropped away. Problem is, doesn't mean anything, as there's probably likely still a tornado happening there, as it's over mostly rural areas, like completely rural. There are some houses, but it's on top of some of those, and you won't find out if that hit them until later. I think this is dry air. Yes, that is dry air. Oh, I think they just warned that. Yes, they did. That's a tornado. We have a new tornado on the state line of Alabama and Georgia. Near Blakely, Bluke. That one developed really, really fast. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that one spun up really fast. But, no, there it is. Yeah, there it is, for sure. Yeah, there is a tornado northeast of Blakely and northwest of Luke. It's to the east of Halesburg, Alabama. We have multiple tornado warnings going on right now. We have a continuing tornado near Columbia, as it's very clearly still there. Yeah, she's still going at it. We have a new tornado near Luke and Blakely. So are these straight tornadoes and stuff? Like, that's just so annoying. Like, that came off in an area that you'd expect to be a radar error for dry air. Alright, so still the tornado warning for Bonify, Chipley, Caryville, and Westville. You are in the clear. Madrid, you're still under the gun for the tornado right now. Yeah, you're in the thick of it. Oh, there might be... I don't think that's a tornado. It's a little messy. But we'll just go up to the ones that we know are for sure down. Like the one near Columbia. What is this? There's so much dry air. I think that's a tornado right there. No, it's further north. Yeah, okay, so this is the tornado. This is dry air. And that's why it's so hard to pick out some of these tornadoes today, because they look like dry air spots in the radar data. They're so tightly... Madrid. Is that... I don't know if that's a tornado or if that is dry air near Madrid, but treat it as a tornado for now until it can be confirmed. Columbia needs to be in their tornado shelters. Blakely needs to be in their tornado shelters. Luke as well, and Bancroft. Okay. This dry air is really causing issues. Because that's where the tornado should be, and you have a signature that shows a damaging tornado. Yeah, that's probably just straight a tornado there. Madrid. So close. We check down here. Good news is that is not showing it at all. Alright. Columbia needs to be in there. Your safe spots. Webb, you have the all clear. Let's see. Are they gonna update this or no? Yeah, like, I think that's the tornado right there. Yes, that's probably the tornado near Columbia. It's in completely dry air on the reflectivity. They did issue a new tornado warning, confirmed. It's near Columbia. They issued another one as well. I think there's four of them in there. Did they extend it north? Yes, they did. I think it's this one. I'm gonna have to go back and check. No, they just added this one. Alright, Columbia. You're under the gun for the tornado right now. Tornado should be impacting town here very shortly. If not already impacting town. Oh, that's not winding up right. That's not what you want to see. Thankfully, the velocities aren't there for it. Alright, so we likely have a tornado going into Columbia, Alabama. It is inside Columbia, Alabama as we speak, crossing over into Georgia, near the town of Luke. Oof. Surprised this one hasn't put down one yet. Let's see. That is probably a tornado in Columbia doing damage. We likely have a damaging tornado in Columbia. Alabama. Let's see. Columbia. Emma. Webcams. Let's see. Looks like a lot of it got knocked out by. Looks like a lot of them are knocked out by power. So that is not a good sign. The good news is there's no debris ball. So the CC drop should be right in here. That would make sense. Let's see. Webcams Columbia. That's Columbus. I need Columbia. There are none. All the ones that are knocked out. Cool, good. Alright. Let's check the tops on this. Low tops. Alright. That's just the weather for you. I wish this was more in line. They're not doing a very good job at making it easy. Okay, that's a good sign. This pushes it more off as some dry air at the front of the line. Uh-oh. Don't tell me you're, Oh, we have a new tornado near Blakely, probably. Are you kidding me? Likely new tornado near Blakely, Georgia. Because why not? That is likely a tornado near Blakely. Not 100% sure. Does line up with a rotational indicator right there. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Was likely a tornado near Blakely, Georgia. You are under a confirmed tornado warning, so you should be in your safe spot. This should be going up to near Bancroft as well. You're not out of the woods just yet. New confirmed tornado warning for Cottonwood. Near Cottonwood. Was it this one right here? It's over here. Alright. This dry air is really starting to anger me quite a bit. It should be right here. Seven miles northeast of Cottonwood. That would put it right here. Alright, let's go recheck. Maybe. Problem is, all these are right on the edge of the dry air. And there's 0 echo tops to them. Alright. Let's see if I can give these guys an all clear down here. I cannot give you the all clear. As I can do it for Caryville, Westville, and Bonafide. Chipley, you're still under the gun. As we move to the multiple confirmed tornadoes in Alabama and Georgia. I believe that's still confirmed there. I believe the one near Columbia is dissipated. So Columbia, you get the all clear. Gordon, you're in line for one of the areas of interest in the new confirmed tornado warning. Crosby, I think that is Alabama. Chaikin and Baltimore, Georgia need to be on guard. Okay. Did they update that warning for the Blakely? Yep, I did update it. Alright, let's check some out from out here. You're not going to get anything from out there. They're too low topped. I'm just getting this sneaking suspicion that a bunch of the stuff at the front of the line is just dry air. Problem is, I've seen some obvious tornadoes happen on the radar today, so probably not something I need to worry myself too much about. Alright, let's see. No, that's all behind. There's only one offshore, and it's not going to be onshore for a very, very long time. Alright. Any new updates on the tornadoes? Good news, there's only one potential tornado, and everything else looks like dry air. That would be the one near Blakely. I think that would actually be there. Problem is that's too far off the precipitation, so it's not trustworthy. Although very quickly. If these are actually tornadoes or just... There should be a couple tornadoes in there. I could probably get it off the wind reports. Ale. Greens. Coffee. Nope. Nothing from Colombia. Everything's so far back. There's one from Florida, but I think that's related to the tornado from earlier. Good news is there's no obvious tornado on the ground happening right now. That's also the bad news. As all we can do now is guess on prior tornadoes where the next one will drop. I think this area near Shipley is starting to dissipate. It's looking pretty ragged down there. Same with this area. Bancroft. Watch out, as this storm has a history of producing a tornado from that location. As it's done it multiple times. Zoom, and just a little further north, so that's a good sign. Alright. Luke, Columbia, you are all in the clear. Blakely, you're not in the clear just yet. Bancroft, you're under the immediate gun for a tornado potential. And Damascus, you're also under the gun for the tornado potential as well. Gordon, you are almost through. Still have a little while to go. Jakin, you should be getting ready for your tornado procedures, as well as Crosby and Donaldsville. Let's check Echo Tops. The southern part is the better. Alright. Still have active confirmed tornado warnings near Blakely. I need to add that in as well. Alrighty. L and GA. I don't think there's actually in a confirm one in Florida or Alabama at this moment. No, there is still for that Gordon one. Let's see. Did that Bandycraft one do anything? Looks like it's trying again. Does like to try and then fail and then try again. They did drop the warning for the Chipley area. So the Florida warnings are no longer in effect. But there are some offshore elements coming on shore that need to be watched near West Bay and Laguna Beach. I thought they issued a new warning. Alright. Luke, you are in the clear. Blakely, you are in the clear as well. Gordon, you're still under the gun. Oh my lord. This... Severe thunderstorm warning. It's only for 50. Why make it so big then? Oh well. Alright. Columbia's in the clear. Good news is I don't think it did what it was doing earlier. I think the dry air has officially taken over across the entirety of the line. So that's a good sign. Alright. Gordon's still under the gun. Let's see. There's some... the problem is that's at a distance, so you're getting some waviness in the radar returns. I can drop the Florida one. There we go. Wow. Okay. You. Alright. Good news is, I think the tornado potential is starting to wind down. But it's wound down before and then turned up to 100 the second you look away. Let's see. Well, it's gonna be finding it in there. Alright. Blakely, you are in the clear. Gordon, you're still under the gun somehow. I wish the line would get to you. That way I could give you the all clear. Let's see. Colquitt. They're probably gonna extend a warning out. A tornado warning out here soon. That's not a good sign. That's an isolated supercell, isn't it? Developing? That would be a way. It's not perfect. You can see how it'd be an issue going forward. Pretty sure this is because I'm at the half tilt. Yeah. Okay, good news. Looks like we're getting a bunch of dry air right along the line. Unless that has a couplet nearby. And there is no good radar there. And it's out in the open, so it's obviously dry air. bunch of warnings right now. They're all overlapping. Probably just gonna remove these soon. Oh, never mind. It's doing the thing again. This is probably the main area of interest near Arlington and Bancroft. It's the only area I see as any potential right now. Looks like there's a bunch of dry air out in front of these new ones. Maybe even near Jakin. Nope. Alright. Oof. That is, that's not what you want to see. That is looking a lot better for the tornado potential there. Problem is there's so much dry air. Nice. Let's see. Jenkin, Crosby, Donaldsville. Damascus. Threat's probably minimized, but you're still under a tornado warning. Let's see. There is an area of interest near Arlington. Let's see. That is... I don't think that's a tornado just yet. We'll have to see on the incoming updates. Let's see. Gordon, you're under the gun. Still. It would be up here, isn't it? Yeah. But I don't think that's tornadic in nature. Okay, that's potentially just a tornado there. I have to check spectrum. There's a little bit there. Just not something I'm gonna die on. Let's see. BIL is non-existent. Although this does help it a bit, but it's not correlated to the, it is correlated to the rotation. So maybe we might have a tornado near Arlington right now. Gonna have to let it update for a few frames to 100% confirm that one. But that could be a tornado there. Jenkin, you're about to be run over by the main line. I'm gonna have to watch this area near Arlington really closely. You could, if you could update here soon, you could get a very good picture. Okay, what is that? That was a random cell that developed. Although that does if these... What time is this one at? 30:30? This would be a tornado then. Near Arlington. Now you can't tell. Okay, it did update and it's not exactly concrete. Okay, now we're updating every 5 seconds. Up here. Maybe. I don't see it though. Let's see. Oh, you look fun. Thankfully, there is 0 velocity with that. South of Arlington's the best probable chance for a tornado right now. Let's do ecotops are non-existent, which is annoying because that's a lot easier to pick out a tornado with. It makes it really easy to pick out the stronger storms since these things are so weak. Let's see. Oh. No, that didn't update. It's so close. That is a nudger, though. That would nudge the tornado into storm into producing if it was going to produce. Let's see. CCs are muddy as all heck. I think that's dry air. Yeah, that's dry air. Let's see. They did issue a new tornado warning. It's not a confirmed warning for Milford, Home Model, and Newton. Gordon, you are gotten the all clear finally. It took its time getting through. There might be some issues down south as well. Let's see. It's so hard to tell. It's right on the edge. I think they're about to drop the confirmed tornado warning, which would be very helpful. Let's see. This little thing probably doesn't even have VIO. Might not even have a top to it. It does not. Okay, that's a good sign. That's not the sign you want to see. At least it's in dry air. Oof. Got a little worried there. Let's see. Jenkins, it should be approaching you soon. They did drop the confirmed tornado warning for Jenkins. So now the only tornado warnings right now are in Georgia. Let's see. Ugh. Let's see. Do not have any. Oh, maybe near Damascus? No. Let's try here. Again. There have definitely been tornadoes that have occurred today. How many of those were tornadoes and how many of those were just the dry air sneaking in randomly? I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure at least one or two of those was just the dry air just sneaking in. There is a little bit of some interest down here. You're not gonna get anything out of that. Let's see. I still have the confirmed tornado warning out. What? I thought it was on the wrong one. I accidentally went up to the Birmingham. No, the Tuscany. Tuskegee. Alright, Wilford, El Model, and Newton. You're under the gun for the tornado warning, as well as Damascus. Arlington has the all cleared. Finally. Alright. Good news is, I don't think there's too many issues with tornado warnings coming up. So I can finally move over to the main topic for today, which was supposed to be the football game. The NFL championship round. And the Broncos have already scored. Oh, it's our first quarter. Never mind. Alright. With the lack of a tornado threat happening right now, we'll switch over to football. Nope, I don't want to do that. Let's see. Do them. That way I don't have to change much. Alright, and then I'll change over to the Patriots and don't have to change anything. Too bad the scores are wrong. And team 0-0. And that's about right as well. So fun. Let's see. Let's get the Gamecast all up. There we go. 2nd to 7. And he gets first. Alright. Alright, gonna go to a little bit of a commercial break as I get everything all set up for the football game. For the championship weekend. I'll let you guys watch. I'll go get everything all set up. It will monitor the tornado warning. There's a very low threat right now, so I'm gonna do it while I have time. Alright. Alright, back. Snapped hand. Pick hand off. Throws short to the running back. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. There we go. Okay. Oh, new tornado warning for Florida. Ugh. Oh boy, that's probably going to be confirmed here shortly as well. Dear. Alright, 2nd and 8. It is snapped looking. Throws over the middle. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. Oh boy. Gonna have to break in with that tornado warning again. There we go. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I will leave those on. Oop. Hand it off up the middle down to the 28, 27-yard line. All right. Broncos. And really Patriots. Reaction. All right. There we go. As we move on to the football games. Did they from this? Oh, it's already falling apart. That's some good news. And even better news. Doesn't appear to be any imminent tornado on either of the tornado warnings right now. Let's see. Yes. Alright, snapped up the middle. He gains a yard. Wasn't able to get much there. They're getting dominated on time of possession. New England, jeez. Snaps running. He's tackled at the 20. So it's 3rd and 7, I think it is. Oh, that's right, I gotta take care of that. Do I do that? No. Ooh. There you go. A brief moment of happiness. Alright, they dropped the tornado warning. He's flushed out to the right? And I think he's tackled just short of the first down. You have to go for the field goal. Oh yeah, he barely just didn't make it. And bam. There we go. All right. And you're being silly, aren't you? Timeout. Denver. Looks like they might be going for it. The 8th is... Might be able to cover that. A very not healthy gamble right there. If they don't get it here, this could be a major momentum shift. Let's see. Will they make this? They motion. Play action. Throws. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. Oh, doesn't matter. That was a pretty silly move. Ooh. They, yeah, it hit the ground. Alright, so turnover on downs for Denver there. That was not the move you needed to make with your current quarterback. You needed all the points you can get. Especially when you have the opportunity for points. Get some good news. They dropped the tornado warning for Florida. So now just a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings. There is... Go check, see if there's any power outage. Down trees. Good news. It's not as destructive as it could have been. There is... Oh, that's blowing snow. Let's see. Blowing snow. Alright. That's annoying. And they're gonna go on warn, basically, at that point. Alright. I think we're coming back from commercials. Yes, we are. So second quarter, 7-0. Big missed opportunity from the Broncos there. Alright. 1st and 10. Snapped. Looking. Rushes on. He's almost wrapped up. He is sacked for a loss to the 11-yard line. And their defense is suffocating them, which is what you need to do with current quarterback situation. All right. So 2nd and 13 from the 11. And they motion snapped, looking. Throws deep. Has his guy open, but misses. He overthrew him quite a bit. That was a little more accurate, and that's a catch. All right, 3rd and 13. Big momentum. All right, 3rd and 13. Snapped, looking to throw it over the middle. It's caught, and he gets down to the 30. So 1st and 10. Handed off up the middle for about 2 to 3 yards. Not much there. Well, good news. No more of that. What is happening over here? Why are people doing nulls? Power or internet outage? I guess people are just getting used to the reporting. All right. 2nd and 8 from the 33. Snap, looking. Throws it over the middle. He has his guy. He gets about 4 yards on that pass. Down to the 37. So 3rd and 3. Oh, they gave him an extra yard. All right. Bum. All right. 3rd and 3. And snapped, looking. Is forced out of the pocket. He runs and he's sacked for a loss. So it's 4th and 3. As the Broncos do get the stop. Oof. Yeah, just nothing there. 4th and 3. Looks like they're playing the fake. And snapped. It is away. A big kick down at the 12-yard line. Or 17-yard line. All right. Oof. Alright. Good news. Don't think there's going to be many more tornado warnings with this line of storms. Except for maybe right along the coast. So that's a good thing. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything from any of the other radar sites. Alright. Ooh, I gotta go update the power rankings. Don't I? Divisional winners. Divisional winners were them. Let's see. Yeah, that's about right. What? Oh, yeah, I would just change this to losers. Depending on who makes it. Do you like how the Packers actually have a buddy down there? I think the Steelers hired McCarthy, which would make that even more funny. If I read that correctly. Steelers. Where are they? Yep, Steelers hired McCarthy, so that makes perfect sense. Somehow. Alright, snap first and 10. He does spin move, breaks a tackle, and he gets up to the 22-yard line. So 2nd and 5. Yes, so this power ranking right here is absolutely marvelous. Perfect. Alright, 2nd and 5 from Denver's 22. It is snapped looking. Passed over the middle and it's broken up. Yep. So, there was definitely something, almost got a that disrupt the timing in a good way. Alright, 3rd and 5. Another big 3rd down. They motion right. Snapped looking. As pressure throws over the center, he has his guy. He does get the first. Up to the 32-yard line. Well, 27. All right, 3rd and 4 from the 33. Another big 3rd down. They motion right, motion back left. And Blake Lexum almost run out. Major blitz. He's pressured all over the place. He fumbles it. And it's a touchdown. It's that is big if that's a touchdown. Oof. Wow. Intentional grounding. That, let's see. Ooh. um. Um. So 4th and 24 from the 13. Uh-oh. That's going to cause some controversy. Although it should be a fumble. Yeah. That is ticky-tacky call right there, but he shouldn't be doing that, so there should be massive punishment for that. So no touchdown, but they do have the ball. 1st and 10, snap, play action, throws over the middle. He has this guy caught for about 5 yards. Anything less than a touchdown is a failure. Oh my god, this game is moving so fast. Alright. 2nd and 4, snap. He takes it to the end zone, touchdown. Yeah, that's tricked me for a touchdown. That was a big shift. Damn. Play clock's almost run out on the extra point attempt, and it is good. Pretty sure there's gonna be a bunch of talk online about that call. And that feels a lot like the tuck rule incident. Let's see. All right. Good news is I can drop this scroll as we're just dealing with severe thunderstorm warnings. The tornado threat has died down significantly. Yeah, it's basically gone. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's see. Those are all. That's all what you see when you look for. There's some echo tops in these. Somehow more VIL to the north. That might have to do with more like sleet and stuff. Alright. That's probably gonna be on the same. Ooh, let's do a wheel spin. See when. I think I already did this. Yes, I did. Now I had Denver and I think the Seahawks. All right. The Broncos should have been punished for that. Problem is, as that looked like an ugly pass, and then he kicks it out the back of the end zone. Dang. They were the Patriots have been outplayed through as the Sunday right now. Yep. 1 for 21. Nice. All right, 1st and 10 from the 35. About to hit the 2-minute warning. And it is snapped looking. It has pressure in his face, and he's almost sacked and throws it away. Almost had a face mask on that one. Second 10. Throws over the middle. He has his guy up to the 45, and he gets the first, I think. And that's the 2-minute warning. So 7-7. Problem is, it should be 7-10. Let's see. McCarthy. He knows quarterbacking. They're gonna probably draft the quarterback and see if they can get Rodgers back for another year, my guess is. Gannon? I think I remember who that is. Let's see. They're Caminati because he's starting in the AFC Championship game. Come on, man. Oof. Only 3. Thankfully, none have been from penalties. Total plays, total yards. Oof. That is horrifically bad. That's not good as well. They're averaging 3.8 a play. 73 from passing. Come on, man. What a mess. What an absolute mess that is. Alright, back from the commercials with the 2-minute warning. Let's see. Can they get this? They at least need a field goal. So, alright, they motion right. And snapped, looking. Pressure, and it throws it away. Almost intercept. Oof. That was a dangerous, dangerous pass. There we go. Okay. Alright. 2nd and 10. Snapped, looking. Pressure, and he's sacked for a massive loss. Should they take a timeout? I think they're going to take a timeout here. Yeah, they're definitely taking a timeout. They need a field goal here. Because otherwise New England's going to get it. So 3rd and 18. Snapped, looking. They do throw it short. And they do tackle him at the 49-yard line. And they take a timeout. Dang. And now all they have to do is score a field goal to be winning. Come on, man. All because you didn't take a field goal when you had the chance. Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be this is gonna be fairly big. All right. And it is... Oh, they're waiting for the play clock to run down. Oh, okay. And it is away. And it's being fair caught at the 10-yard line. Jeez. Look at that, extreme cold warnings all over the place. Wow. That's a flood warning. Do they have any updates then? No. There's a bunch of not available because they lost power, probably. Alright. 1st and 10 from the 10. Snapped, looking. Handed off up the middle. And I think they're just giving it up. It's better. Yeah. What was that? Come on. Why would you even hand it off there? You're not gonna fool anybody with that. Snapped, looking. Throws over the middle, and he drops it. But a drop doesn't hurt you there. Drop on the next one will. That's... Yeah, they've been out of power for like a full day. So 3rd and 5. And it is snapped, looking. Passes off to the right. He does not get the first. So now Denver calls the timeout. So another 3 and out, man. Jeez. Alright. 4th and 2. And... Okay. 4th and 2. Snapped. It's away. It's off to the right. He will return it. He's all the way up to the... Basically right where they started the last drive. Ended the last drive at. Jeez. All we did was punt the ball around for no reason, apparently. Let's quickly... we can do that during halftime. Jeez. What am I listening to? What is going on? That was one of the silly annoying commercials. Snapped, looking. Pass over the center. He breaks a tackle. He gets up to the 36. Or was that the 41? The 41. Yeah, that was definitely the 31. They gave him some extra yards there. And out of bounds. Yeah. Alright. 1st and 10. Snapped, looking. Play action. He does have the running back wide open. Throws up a duck, and it's away. Throws it out of bounds. Oof. What? The end of the... What? goal last week. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure they didn't score that quickly in the first quarter. Alright, 2nd and 10. They're bringing the blitz. He throws it over to the sidelines. He's got pushed out. Now, what do you do here? Problem is you don't have any timeouts and you have an inexperienced quarterback. Let's see if they can get a field goal here at least. Oof. They're snapped. Looking. He's rolling to the right. He fakes the pass and he runs out of bounds. So it's 4th and about 6. 4. Yeah, it's 6. Alright. And they are lining up for the field goal. Let's see if they can make it here. If it's a miss, it's a big miss. And it's missed. He missed it wide right. A complete shank. And now New England has an opportunity for a field goal. It had the leg, but not the accuracy. Oof. Yeah. Let's see if they can actually do this. They need about like 20 yards. Snapped, looking. Throws down the middle. Ooh, he had a guy open, but he underthrew him. He had Diggs open, but he missed him. He had him beat. Just a bad throw. Alright. 2nd and 10. Let's see. They motion left and false start on the offense. And a 10-second runoff. I think. Oh, never mind. Yep, there it is. Okay. Oof. Okay, good. So, alright, 2nd and 15. Big 2nd and 15 here. Snapped, looking. Deep downfield, going for the end zone and incomplete. Oh, that's brutal. So, 3rd and 15. They did go for a touchdown shot there. Oof. That wasn't Diggs, that was oof. Alright. Snapped, looking. He's running. He needs to go down. Timeout. They're gonna have 1 second on the clock. Due to the timeout. Ooh. So a big field goal attempt here. Jeez. Oh, clearly he did it. There he is. Yep. So the second he goes down, and timeouts issued. It's one where they actually got it right. So this is going to be a super long attempt. All right. Huge attempt here. 63. Normally that would be an issue, but oh, there's a bunch. Oh, it's with the wind. This might actually have. No, he missed. He missed it. Wide left. Jeez. Oof. Had the leg. Dang. Jeez. Fumble. Oh yeah. Oh, they did count that as a sack. Even though he didn't get sacked there. Technically. Alright. Alright. Gonna be going over some weather for the next few weeks. 'Cause I think one of the models had a massive snowstorm in the south again. And it's no longer there. And this is why you don't use models that far. I think it's right here. No. Was it this one? Yeah, there it is. Just maybe one more back. Yeah. Yeah. They were looking at this. Yeah, and that's why you don't use models that far out. Not very good at that stuff for accuracy wise. Let's see. I think there's going to be a massive drop in temperatures as well. Yeah, there's going to be a couple areas in the negatives there. Experiencing an actual winter event. And it just warms up. Where's the continental? There we go. Oof. There's the massive warm up. Oh, that could be ugly. Yeah, look at all that stuff being pulled. Is it on the CFS as well? I could check. It is not on the CFS. CFS, that was almost Pacific flow, which would be very warm. Oof. It does have a late February, but otherwise the CFS is insanely warm. And I don't think many people are going to be annoyed by that. Let's check the NAM for the northeast with the snowstorm. Yeah, the nice little snowstorm there. Oof. What? Let's see. And oh, 21. Is it on all of them or just the? It's on all of them. Make it back for that. Oof. Oh, that's it. That one's funny. Alright. Let's do this sector video. It's counting that already. Back around. See what the severe weather stuff's all about. See that little warm nose for this recent event. Not a lot of severe weather. Any massive rainfall amounts? Not really. Maybe southern Texas later, but that's too far. No new tornado warnings, so that's a good sign. Oh, that's the that's for wind. That's completely done for. You ain't getting no good tornado opportunities out of that. Let's see. There is no tornado reports, even though there's the southwest of Damascus. Unknown structure, in addition to power lines. Southwest of Damascus. Damascus, right there. Oh, I can actually check that out. Southwest Damascus. Oh, maybe there. Let's see if the CC shows anything. Ugh, it's an utter mess. Ugh, such an utter mess. Alright. I kind of want the Seattle Seahawks to win this one. The NFC Championship one. The Broncos would be funny. And I can see them winning, because their defense is obviously good enough to win. If Matthew Stafford was not the quarterback for the Rams, I would be choosing the Rams right now due to Devontae Adams. He definitely deserves a ring. But can't have Stafford having more rings. He's already got his one. Let's see. Ugh. Yeah, that was obvious. I don't see anything related to the tornado potential there. So, we will have to see about that one later. I think we're about to come back from halftime. And hopefully we don't trade missed field goals. Because that would, that'd be annoying for the remainder of the, time. What? Oh, they haven't updated. What? I'm looking at that like, yeah, I know that. What? Alright. Patriots, yeah, it's a low scoring affair due to the defenses. Ooh, they're coming out back onto the field. Let's go. Let's check, see if there's any current storms that active. Luana. What are we doing? Good job. Where did that one form from? Oh my gosh, it's... Follow the laws of physics for once. Jeez. Alright, that should not... What are we doing? That was 986. Morning. Yeah, I still can't believe that thing's still running. It's supposed to be dying off right now, but models take it all the way down to the southern part of the continent as a tropical system. It should not make it past 96 hours, but we're just gonna do what we want. And heck, one of them takes it back out the way it came. And there's just a bunch of Invis. Wait, am I missing something with that one? That one actually makes sense. That one makes sense as well. Why is there an invest in... When did that one pop up? What? Okay. Australia, what are we doing? Like, legitimately, what are we doing? They're naming... Like, the first one makes sense because it came ashore as a Category 1 hurricane, but this is just a line of storms that's being labeled a invest. This one makes a lot more sense since it was at least a hurricane at one point. Alright, we're back to the game. Yes.